Yo, what's up, you guys? Today we've got 2 games against 5 X2K League players. This entire team is full of guys who would be in the 2K League now if it was still a thing. But nonetheless, it's going to be great hoops. If you want to get better at the game, if you want to see some just good virtual basketball, watch this entire video. You're probably going to learn something. And if this video gets 1,000 likes, which I know is a high like goal, I'm going to give you guys everything you need to know to be a competitive point guard in Pro-Am, right? Do you want to compete against a full team of X2K Leaguers? I'm sure you do. You want to, get into Pro-Am or, even just win your rec games. You just want to focus on getting open. Hit 1,000 likes. I'm going to give you guys the absolute sauce so you can dominate your games. So I'm sure most of you guys recognize the other team's point guard, but just in case you don't know who that is, that's Spam. Spam would have won. He's got 30,000 subs on YouTube. Great content creator. He's an ex-2K League player. And most importantly, Spam's a great friend of mine in the 2K community. So again, I'm sure most of you guys know who he is, but just for the sake of introducing him, if you don't know who he is, there you go. So a little history on Spam and I's rivalry, if you will. He made a video on me like 2 months ago on our SEBA G League game, which was just a hilarious video. Spam and I are both in the pros now, and we're both first round picks, but in the SEBA G League, we went number 1 and number 2 overall. He went first overall and second overall. Super funny game. It was our last game of the season. I just shot the ball 40 times. Spam went for like 40 points. Super funny game. Go check it out on his channel if you haven't seen it. But so they leave me wide open in the corner right here, and even though I'm tired, I knock it down to increase our lead to 2. But Spam comes back the other way, sizing up on the left wing. He does the push cross in the midi pull-up. And you might be asking, Marauder, how did Spam do that? Marauder, how'd you do that? This move at this timestamp. How come you always get that midi pull-up and you never get a layup? What's your jump shot? What dribble move is this? Just like the video, send it to your dog, send it to your cat, send it to your grandpa, send it to your grandpa's grandpa, and I will make a video on it, but we gotta pound the like button. Show some love and I'll show you some love. But anyway, Dawsix, another ex-2K League player. I think Dawsix has 2 2K League championships, if I'm not mistaken. He pulls up from 30 feet and knocks down a huge shot. Right here, I've got my heat check. I call a wrap up at the end of the shot clock. My son comes up with a huge offensive rebound, and I knock down a 3 with my heat check to extend our lead to 1. They answer back by scoring 3 more points right here. I get to the rim and cut the lead to 1. So after the game, the other team's locked down D. He was a little bit upset with my play style. He said I was chucking free boards, and I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm shooting 100% from the field right now. I'm pretty sure that says 5 for 5, but he could have swore that I was shooting 6 for 16 or something. But not right now. Right now, it's just Spam and I trading buckets. neither team can really get a stop. Right here, I hit my lock, and this is the first shot I miss. So you see, I'm like 2K. Mike Wang, fix your game. So I wait for Dawson. And I get a back fade wide open. So that's the first shot that I miss. 9 minutes in the game, I finally miss my first shot, and then seconds later, I come down. I got a wide open midi that I missed, but luckily, my center grabs a huge rebound, and my shooting guard, Addicted to Green, hits a yellow to cut the lead to 1. So it's 31-32. Neither teams are getting stops, but that's just how it goes sometimes. You got 2 good point guards, 2 good shooting guards, 2 good centers. It's hard to get stops against good teams, with good centers and good guards. You see Dawsix hitting another 30-footer. He's 4 for 4. You can see why, he's got 2 2K League championships underneath his belt. But right here, I'm going to get to another mid-range fade, and I've only missed 2 shots so far. It's a very offensive-heavy game right here. Right here, they're playing good defense. This is just my shooting guard. I don't know what to say. He hits a 36-foot gather, and shots like this are just a huge momentum changer because they're probably scoring on the break right there if Green misses this shot. But instead, he hits a 40-foot gather shot, and we cut the lead to 2. Dawsix is going to come back down the court. He's finally going to miss his shot, and we're out on the break. You see, my center with high pass act throws it to Green. Green makes a good pass to my lock, and we actually take the lead here in the 3rd quarter. And we're going to increase that lead. We get a rip on their center, Peroxide, who I think played for the Trailblazers. And we increased the lead to 3, but, I mean, Dietrich, who played for the Heat, I want to say, comes back, I mean, and just gets a meter dunk from the free throw line. Now, you guys know I'm not a huge believer in the dunk meter this year, but, I mean, when you're doing stuff like that, I mean, it's kind of hard to deny. Right here, again, you guys got to learn how to shoot stuff like this if you want to get into Pro-Am or even into Rec. I mean, that's a wide open mid-range, and when you got your hot spots, when you know how to time your jumper, stuff like that's going to be automatic. Spam, just a really high IQ pass right there. You guys can see I was trying to pinch late shot clock, but you can't do that against really good players. I mean, you got to stay home right there because obviously I think he's going to shoot a midi right there and he just makes a good pass. But luckily, I get it back. I knocked down a 3 to increase our lead right back up to 1. But, I mean, these last 3 plays are just an example of, what separates 2K League guys from not. So, Spam makes a good pass. And then right here, I mean, he gets a 3, and then right here, I've got my heat check, and it's just I'm shooting that 100 times out of 100, and it's just a good jump. He gets a moderate out of the corner, I miss, and then they get a wide open 3. Luckily, they miss, but they end up getting a putback. And where the score would be 49 to 48, because I make a wide open 3, he makes a huge play on defense, and then they score on the break. So that's just a little something you can learn, take that away from either my channel or you can even take it away from Spam's channel. I mean, all of Spam's content is competitive stuff, whether it's Pro-Am, how to be a better guard, he's been posting Stage. So you can learn a lot from this video, again, or you can go to Spam's channel. But luckily, we get it back. I hit a 3 in transition, then Green, my shooting guard, makes a tough shot, but then Spam answers back with a tough shot. And it's just, we can't seem to get a stop. They hit back-to-back 3s right here. Even though we're scoring the ball pretty well, I mean, I've got 22 points. Green, my shooting guard's got 25 points. He hits another big shot. Even though we're scoring, I wouldn't say at will, but we're scoring pretty consistently. I mean, right here, I just get 2-stepped. It's a good play call from Spam. It's a good shot from D. It's just tough against good teams. So, right here, I think I get a 3 up. So I cut the lead to 2. We got to get a stop. I forget what happens here. We can watch this one live, but yeah, oh god, yeah, that's a killer. DAW6, I mean, it's just hooping right now. And even though we scored the ball pretty well in this game, I mean, it's just kind of tough. Right here, I get a really tough midi off. I'm up to 27 points. I've only missed like 3 shots. No, I went 11 for 16. Green went 9 for 11. I mean, decent game from Spam. They scored 64 points, which is a good amount. But yeah, let's get into game 2. I mean, it's just kind of funny how 2K works. I mean, in a game where I played very, very good, we lose that game, and in this game, I mean, you're going to see to start the game, Spam starts out the game 4 for 4, just red hot, and I'm just going to let you guys know now, we win this one. It's just kind of funny how it works, because, in a game where, I wouldn't say it was a bad game for Spam, but it's not like a top game for him, they win, and a game where, he comes down, he hits a huge midi, comes down right here, hits a huge 3, he starts out the game 4 for 4, in a game where I have 0 points 7 minutes into the game, that's just how it goes. Spam hits another shot right here. But you guys can see we're up by 12, and I haven't done anything. I've got 3 turnovers, I've got 0 points, and we're up by 10. I finally get my first shot of the game here. We're up by 12 here. Right here, I get a layup off, I want to believe. But yeah, I mean, we're up by 12. I'm not playing particularly good. I'm not playing particularly bad. But when Spam's doing stuff like this, it's like, I mean, what do you do? So, I mean, it's good defense right there. He hits a huge shot. And even though Spam has 11 points, he's 4 for 5, and I'm 2 for 6 with 3 turnovers, we're winning the game by 12. So, it just goes to show that in Pro-Am, your 2 through 5 is very, very important, and I think I've got one of the best 2 through 5s in the game. I really, I mean, addicted to Green, my shooting guard's one of the best in the game. I've got, a great lock, great power forward, and a great center. I'm very fortunate to have that because it makes the game easy for me. So I've got my heat check right here. I send my center to the block right here, and I'm having my swing, my power forward set me screens. show them something different. I use my heat check, and I'm starting to get going when the game doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not going to show you guys the entire game, but you guys can see by the score. So yeah, we ended up winning this one by 37. Now, keep in mind, I mean, these guys left the game around the third quarter because we were up around 20. But that's just literally how the game goes sometimes. I mean, you know, in a game where Spam played better than me, we ended up winning by 37. In a game where I played really good, you know, we ended up losing the game by 4. So that's just how the game goes sometimes. And again, I have a really good team. You know, my shooting guard, Green, you know, hooped out of his mind. So comment Green carried you. If you made it to the end of the video, let me know what you guys thought of the video. Fun little rivalry I've got with Spam. Again, he's one of my great friends in the community right now. You know, he's got a lot more experience in this realm than I do, and a lot more street cred. So, shout out to Spam. He knows it's all love. And yeah, until next video, I love you guys. Peace out.